But look, it's early days. It's my second ever game that I actually cared about on Football Manager. Rodri scoring winners. Throwback to that Arsenal game last season. Oh, but it's a disgrace when Arsenal celebrate, but not when Rodri whips his top off and throws it into the stands. Estepinian has had some slight struggles with marking. He definitely has. He definitely has. Strength training for Caicedo. Yeah. Make available. Sure. Okay, I'll do some of that after. Good, McAllister. Stuart McLaren from Celtic. Schedule after the meeting. Yeah. I'm down. Sign McLaren. Okay. Give a new contract to Van Hecke. I think he's earned it. Good Sky Cons. He's reached his level. He was a good Sky Bet Championship player. Jesus. I believe in you, Van Hecke. You got this. Antoine Ortega. Finalize. Okay. So taking a look at where we are. We're in 12th now after the 2 games. But it's only 2 games. Set like top of their league. That makes me relatively content. Gross out for 6 months. Do we have the funds to spare? 6k? Surely it's not too much. Send him to the specialist. That is not what you want to be seeing, though. We don't really have the funds either. Okay. We need a replacement now. Maybe someone that's a little bit on the older side, but has some quality to them. Dominguez, for example, would fit the bill. But he's 24. But he also needs to be a winger, doesn't he? Not a fucking midfielder. Why are you recommending me a £90 million player? I'm not Newcastle. Well, what do we have? Let's look inward. Always look inward. What do you have, resource-wise? Well, Marsh will have to be the answer for now, I think. Bamford, how's your match fitness? Get in there. March is not, though. Gilmore's up for the task. Shame he can't play wide. I would really like to bring Sarmiento back. I knew that was a mistake. He's fucking got 2 assists in 4 games as well. Can I recall him? This might be his time. He's just gone. He might be pissed off if I fuck about with him. Ugh. Buku. Good signing that. Ben White hit by the flu. Welcome, McLaren. So very good ratio I've got on this. Usually I think it's a bit too tequila heavy, but I reduced my tequila measurement a tiny bit. Right. We're playing Arsenal. We're going to die. Time to die? I meant us. We are going to die. We want to put things right as soon as possible. We do, but I don't think it's going to be against Arsenal. You never know. Let's cause an upset. Zakiri is doing very well for Basel. Maybe we'll see. A team you consider to be favourites for relegation. Tottenham. Steve Cooper, fuck him. He threw us under the bus. Okay, we need to go into this with a new setup, obviously, but we still need to play ball. We need to bring the game to Arsenal. So away from home, it's at the Emirates, which just compiles our miserable chances. Oh, Bamford, man, come on, get yourself up to scratch. Ooh. Yo, big man on campus, 88, thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. Basically, here's the rundown of what's going on. I'm playing a Brighton Career Mode. I know very little about Football Manager, so I'm kind of learning on the fly. I've played 2 games so far. I beat Aston Villa 2-0, and then I got absolutely hammered by Palace 5-1. It's a very, very relaxed drinking stream. We've got some tunes on. It's pretty good, so make yourself comfortable. We've got a game against Arsenal. Am I expecting anything other than another trouncing, another hiding? Honestly not, but you never know. Upsets happen. Welcome to FM. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. Okay. So what we need to do is tactical meeting, I'll say. You're recommending Bamford in now, despite the fact his match sharpness is not quite there. I'll listen to you. I've been waiting to get Bamford going. I've signed Miretti, a youngster from Juventus, after the very expert recommendation of Liberty L in the chat, for a club record fee, and that kind of screwed me over, because I'd already signed Bamford, so I was only able to get 2 players. I've got a little bit left in the transfer kitty, but not enough to make up for the current, or the recent injury of Pascal Gross. So team depth is certainly being tested, to say the least. I don't want Lallana to be starting, if possible, but I'd still take him over Gilmore at this time, just because of that experience. Miretti isn't quite ready, fitness-wise, or sharpness-wise. So, in possession, against Arsenal, weak spots. That's a good question. Well, if they play Sambi Lokonga, we can go through the centre. But if they've got Partey and Xhaka, maybe Xhaka's forward position might mean that there's some space in the middle for us to exploit. Shoot on sight. I'm currently getting a Scottish save going with Hurlford United. How's that going for you? I'm assuming you're properly into your Football Manager, because that to me sounds like something that I might not find too thrilling. Lower division team, I'll say, yeah, quite lower division. How's it going for you though? It was lit to start with. Passing directness. Do we want to be... We don't want to fuck about with this. We don't want to play long. We're not that sort of team. We are in the first season. Okay. What's your trajectory? When are you hoping to conquer Scotland? To dethrone Celtic and Rangers? Let's be more disciplined. Play for set pieces. Yeah, waste a bit of time as well. Run at defence. Do we want to run at Tomiyasu? Do we want to run at Tierney or Zinchenko? We've got the ball players to pass around them, I reckon. 9 or 10 seasons at least. This is a long-term save, I know. Are those typical for your saves to be of that length before you achieve your goals? Because that's quite a tall ask to go with a team such as Hurlford. Yes. All right, fair. Fair play. Well, best of luck for you in that. You seem to know. You seem confident that it will be something you'll be able to accomplish. So, pass into space instructs players to look to make passes into open spaces. They'll play a high line, so perhaps we can do that in transition. Bamford as a pressing forward is fine. Out of possession, we cannot have a fucking high line. No. But we don't want a low line either. I reckon standard defensive and then press them. Use whatever's in the tank. Step up more, drop off more. You need to drop off more. You can't be pushing your defenders on Saka and Martinelli. Tackling, stay on your feet or get stuck in. Trap them outside. It has to be. Invite the crosses. We have the height to take the aerial battles there. Cautious, yes please. Maybe balanced. Best employment match in which you expect to lose battle for possession. I reckon balance. To the slaughter we go. Here we are. Anything better than a defeat would be an absolute joy for me. However, I'm certainly not I'm certainly not delusional with regards to the size of the task we have on our hands today. Show the world you've got. Go on, lads. Lallana, show the world you've got what it takes. I don't think your CV says it. Right. Okay. They had a 0.01 expected goal attempt. What does that even constitute? What is a 0.01 attempt? Martinelli, oh! Okay, we break. Nope, Saliba. I forgot they had fucking William Saliba. Oh, Trossard's injured. Shit. This is why we have the Long Island iced tea. Jesus. A header as well for Martinelli. We're getting tanked, man. We're getting tanked. Right, we're not going to let what happened against us with Palace happen again. Alright, let's make our changes now. Let's properly do a Deschamps. Don't fucking play out from defence. Suicide. Overlap on... Hit early crosses into Bamford. Shoot on... Nah, we need to shoot on sight. Okay. No wonder I've still got Lamptey on attack, man. Okay. Oh, we got Welbeck and Bamford here. Anyway, gonna rest. Have a good one. Well, thank you very much, big man on campus. Best of luck to you. Hope you enjoy your sleep. Best of luck with your career mode and stuff. Moving forward. So, I don't think it's too much of a surprise to say that 13 shots and 5 on target to concede in one half is not something that I was hoping for. I knew everyone in here has more left to offer. I know everyone in here has more left to offer. Show them what you're all about in the second half. It's just empty fucking hollow words, man. Doesn't mean anything. Oh, you absolute clown! Back-to-back penalties in 2 games. Expertly converted. Look, it's a long journey. In real life, Brighton probably have a better chance than they do when they're controlled by me. But, early days. I'll just spend all of that saved up transfer money I have, right? If we can have one shot... Oh, we've had a shot! We're almost at the 0.01 XG level. We've done it. These are positive changes. Speaking of positive changes. Well, not for us, but for them. That was a fucking rifle, by the way. Elneny can't shoot like that. Operation Restore Some Dignity. I think Webster has to start next game at this rate. Why is Webster not starting? I swear I put Webster in over Veltman. What is this? Bamford, I'm not gonna lie, you've been a bit wank. You've got 20 minutes. Try and do something. That deserved a goal. Thanks. Nice to know you're on my side, Football Manager. Oh, it's going to be one of those goals where they build from the back and play like 20 passes, or just one pass, or just Zinchenko will suddenly become fucking prime Dani Alves and just sprint down the wing with his pace that he doesn't actually have in real life. That's fair enough. We want 10. We want 10. You can hear it. We're winning our fair share of headers. Thank fuck for that. We've been rattled by Steve Cooper's predictions for us to get relegated. It's gonna happen. I'm not happy with your performance out there. Unlucky, boys. Yeah, this is kind of just that, but in a much more volatile manner, isn't it? So we'll go with this. One day I'll break away from what the assistant recommends. There's a reason he's the assistant. Your team suffered a humiliating heavy defeat to Arsenal, and supporters are far from happy. What is your reaction? It's only Brighton, lads. Poor performance, poor result. Yep. Shakes head. Has that result prompted any considerations to altering your approach? Sure, we'll have pre-match prayers, I think, from now on. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views. The price is lower. Wow. Amazing. Well, thanks for the offer. Dogehype.com. I think I'll give that one a miss, but it's nice of you to drop in. Your formation is not working. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Especially with our more depleted starting 11 now. The team was due a day off if they won, but seeing as they haven't, they'll be back in for training. I'm not going to say that. Why do they need to know if we were due a day off? Yeah, sure. How good was Smith Rowe? Good considering he's in hospital, supposedly. Well, he's back now, to be fair. I don't think he's as consistent as you do. Clearly. This is a fucking Bible entry. Go with that. It's clearly been thought out by the devs. My formation is not working. Okay. So let's consider something else. And in order to actually get to selecting formation, remind me where the hell I go? Tactics. That's where I go. Okay. Right. The problem is I don't want to veer off too much from Brighton's or Graham Potter's general style of play. So controlling the ball is something I'm very much interested in. Now, honestly, for games like that, I think I should probably entertain like a 5-back or 3 centre-backs and a couple of advanced wing-backs. But in your average game against mid-table opposition, I do want to control the game. What if we considered a sort of vertical tiki-taka? I don't want to play a 4-4-2, but I do have 2 decent strikers that I could take advantage of. 5-2-3 DM wide tiki-taka. Potter takes a trip to Barcelona, perhaps. It finally allows me to get fucking Webster in the team when he should have been originally. Well, McAllister, you will not be leaving the team, but you will be leaving that middle position. They're loving it, look. Bare green links. Reminds me of the old Victory Barbo and Juan Cuadrado strong links of FIFA 14, I think. Caicedo. Does this ever work? Liberty, does this ever work? If I'm like playing something that's kind of disjointed like this, does it ever actually bear good fruit when you use this sort of formation setup? Get me Tom on. I think I'm just going to have to... What's my next game? Because this makes all the difference. I'm playing Gillingham. Right. We have a chance to get Miretti some match fitness at the very least here. So that's cool. Chuck Miretti in here. But I don't want to play a 5-back against Gillingham. That's fucking embarrassing. But is it really a 5-back if we hit them with attacking wing-backs that essentially are just wingers? And then that allows us to bring McAllister in behind. What is this song? Very wistful. Welbeck's days are numbered, man. He's just not quite the level we need. Shadow striker. Advanced playmaker. Attacking mid, yeah. Dunk learned to play ball. News to me. Mentality positive still. Down either wing. We want to make the most of Lamp Day, to be honest. Work the ball into the box. Where we've got two relatively decent finishers. Passing directness. Slightly shorter. Tempo. Get it higher. Time wasting never. Be expressive. And run at the defense. In transition. Last players to immediately get back to the defensive shape after losing possession in order to... Yeah, that sounds good. When possession has been won, immediately go on the attack. Seek to take advantage of any opportunities. Sounds about right. Although, if we want to hold possession, hold your shape. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Build beautiful football. Beautiful goals. Goalkeeper in possession. Quicker tempo. Let's increase some urgency. Distribute to target forward. Bamford, bring one down. But that's not how they do it. Yeah, let's distribute flanks. Possession. Standard. Mid as well. We don't need to get too crazy with it. Trigger the press more often. Pressing trap. Cross engagement. We can still invite them, especially with that back three. That's a strong back three. We should not really be conceding many headers. Check this. Okay, give me a second. I will. I appreciate the advice, brother. Okay, let's have a look. Just gonna take a look at this on my phone. I've got my phone up just to check like audio levels and stuff on the stream. 4-2-3-1. Solid formation which creates many attacking chances. Tested with City, Ajax and Portsmouth. One of those teams doesn't belong. Okay. What I'll do is, I'll play one game. I'll see how what I've set up works, or if it doesn't work, and then after that, yeah, I'll take some suggestions. I'll look to I'll take a look at that formation, give it a download, and see what we're saying. Brighton destroy. Right, there's no need to fucking compile the misery there. Trossard injured. 3 days. Oh, that's fine. He'll be back. Cool. Won't have to deal with Solly March for too long. But then I need to rethink the formation, unless he can play up front, which I think he can. Okay. Welbeck's days might indeed be numbered. No, I'm not taking another induction. Why are there 40? Why do I need to? I need to sit through more courses than I did at uni just to fucking play this game. What is that? Haaland with another hat-trick. I think he's on like 9 for the season or something crazy. That would never happen in real life. Okay. Attend meeting. I suggest increasing Adam Lallana's training intensity from normal to double load, as I noticed that his training looks... Yeah, fuck, yeah, do it. Dunk wants to have it adjusted. Sure. As does Webster. Yeah, Mate, if you want to have a harder training session, I'm not going to say no. End meeting. Right. I'll give it 2 games, because I'm not going to base my opinion based on how we perform against Gillingham. Although watch us lose now. Leeds United, they're in bottom place in the Premier League, but if we beat them convincingly, I'll stick with what I've got for now. I'm not expected to dig up trees in my first season here, of course, but... yeah, we'll give Miretti... I think we're okay with this for now. We don't need to change too much, although it would be nice to get to rest some of my first 11, but they don't need it, so screw it. Yeah. That's why I'm playing them, because they're lacking in match sharpness. You've got it. Right. It's time to put an end to this poor run of form. Go out there and make it count. Step up our game, put an end. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, just profound as usual, assistant. You've hit the nail on the head. Where do Brighton need to improve here if they're not being up to scratch against Arsenal? The level we know we're capable of reaching, but we don't always show. What are your thoughts on playing Gillingham in the Carabao Cup? I think it will be a great spectacle. Might you have a problem motivating the team against opposition like Gillingham? Complacency must be an issue. Have you seen us in the past 2 games? Let's absolutely demoralise them. I want 3-0 by half-time. 1. 1. Oh, what a screamer. Right. You're losing it. You're losing it. You're losing it. I'm losing it. We've lost it. Let's go. Okay. Positive movements. Nice ball. Welbeck, man. Lamptey in the middle. Bamford with the header. That's what we're talking about. Gillingham are shaking. Quivering in the boots. Oh, we got a penalty! I never thought I'd see the day. No, don't do it. Okay. A couple of games ago, before I even realised that... oh, you actually taking the piss. A couple of games ago, before I even realised that... or before I even remembered that VAR was a thing in this game, we scored against Palace and I celebrated, and I got mugged off immediately after. It was not fun. Look at that pace. It should be 3-0 at half-time. Based on what we've missed. They're going more attacking. Well, they've not had a single shot, so best of luck to them. Nice ball. Remember when I called Bamford clinical? See, I even knew he wasn't clinical. I remember watching Bamford a couple of seasons ago, and I had him in FPL, and it was the best but also most frustrating thing ever. Because he'd get like 4 chances a game. He'd score 2, but it would be the most difficult of the 4 chances that he got in that game. So I don't think clinical is a word I would use for him, but a nuisance I would. There's a second for him. Let's go. What was that celebration? He's just as cold as me. They can't afford heating in the Amex Arena either. Amex Stadium even. Things are going well. I know you're capable better. No, 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 no. Don't let that. Yes, yes. We're deviating at last from the assistant. They're willing to run at our defense. I can't concede to Gillingham. I can't. Where did it all go wrong? Unai Emery had no answers for me. But he did have Tyrone Mings on his team. To be fair. Well fought, well fought. Yes, Welbeck. Only 15 minutes late on that 3-0. Okay, stop. Let's save the legs of some boys, shall we? Miretti's playing well. Good lad. Bring on Undav for a bit. Bamford's had his run. Did well. March. Bring on March for McAllister. Yeah, sure. Let's call it that. Let's call it that. Back to match. Confirm. Is there a fourth load-in? Is there a fourth load-in? And in the mixer, let's go. That keeper is absolutely horrendous. Are they playing their B team as well? When you beat Villa, then all teams started beating us. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much how it went. The curse. It was a close game, that Villa one, though. XG-wise, we just narrowly edged them. But recently, it's not even... We've been struggling to get close to other teams. Look, Arsenal we could have expected to lose. It's just the Palace one that stung a bit. Especially given it's a fake derby. Welbeck with the hat-trick? Offside? See, I'm not celebrating that one. Oh, yes, yes I am! 5. Okay. This is the start. This is the start of something great. McDonald. Scott recognising McAllister, a fellow Scot. That 5-0 was unacceptable. Don't get complacent. Yeah. Focus up. Focus up. This is like a geometry dash track. Your player scored a hat-trick. Achievement. Let's go. The focus is always primarily on our own ability. Yes, we work on the opposition and try to exploit any struggles they're having. How good we were. Not about Gillingham's woes. Yeah, that sounds nice. Taking everything into account, how big a result is this? Winning breeds confidence. Yes, it does. You have to be delighted with that win. I reckon we attempt this in the Premier League. If we lose, we look elsewhere, tactically. But it would also, there would be something quite sad about not, you know, going on this journey myself and gaining a certain degree of competency off of my own back. Never thought I'd see the day where we won as heavily as that. Right, it's not... We've not won the Champions League, for fuck's sake. It was good for Miretti, though. Okay, Leeds, they're the worst team in the Premier League based on current form. We did take their star forward, but they've still got a lot of threat. So let's see how we perform against them. The music is making me feel like I'm on a mission as well, to be fair. Leeds opposition report. This should be a close contest between two very evenly shite teams. Physical output, Sinistera. Should be investigated further. Defensive actions, many more. What can you tell me? Oh, look at this. This is their Opta knockoff. Sci Sports. Yeah, I'm with you. Let's start Miretti. He's had his warm-up game. Nice easy run out. It's time for the big leagues. He is 18 though. So he might crumble, but we'll see. Here the player's about to expire in 12 months. Look, we'll do this later. Or can I give it to the assistant? I think I can in responsibilities. But we'll leave this for now. I love your recommendations, but I have no money. Trigueros. Decent player, like. Could be a good buy. Could be a very good buy, actually. Imagine, say, like, Miretti needs a little bit of a arm over his shoulder and stuff. I think this could be quite good. Go away. Right. Make that offer. Bit of an older head. End meeting. End meeting. Oh, we're playing Villa again, right? This is the chance. We'll test that tactic up against them. If we get better than 2-0, then this tactic is where we move. But that's the thing. You can't have like one tactic fits all in this game. You probably have to like have a different one for every game, as you would in real life. So that's something I'll need to get used to. It's much more in-depth than I thought the game was. I'm surprised positively at that. Start negotiating. You will be an important player. But this isn't to say that I won't start Miretti, but just as, you know, a little option there. I don't have that money to give you as a signing on fee. Sorry, mate. I'll give you more wage, though. Here, you can have more wage, but you're going to lose that signing fee. Satisfied. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Pre-match press conference. Okay. Andy Mackay. He's the hater from earlier. Right. Don't ask me a question. Jesse March, or I'll storm out. Jesse March is reportedly looking forward to going up against one of his former players in Bamford. Do you have any thoughts on that? Bamford is looking forward to it as much as he has. The team played well last time out against Gillingham. How will you get them to maintain that level of performance? Yeah, our confidence will grow. Do you believe Webster's unique skill set can make the difference? He makes it look so easy. He's like a prime Maldini at the back. Thank you. Leave. Look, Miretti's crushing it. Liberty, you've smashed it with that recommendation. Early doors. Early doors? Yeah, early doors though, so we'll see. But at the moment, you're not on Fraud Watch. That is solely me. Trossard, capable of playing. Okay. Let's shove Trossard up top. And we'll watch the goals pour in. I believe. Junior Firpo at left back. Got some weaknesses, assuming they are going to play Junior Firpo. I should have really looked at their preferred starting 11. Give me 1 second here. It is cold. Okay, we're back. Fuck all these tactics. Let's just get in the game. I'll take another 5-0, please. It's essentially what that statement is. The mood in the dressing room. We have a lot of confidence. What made you think? How well do you think Caicedo might play? Having to make do for the time being. You'll get there. Not much of a choice. I don't have much of a choice. He's all we got. Yeah. We're a better team when he plays well. Alright. It's not at Ellen Road, so we've got the home advantage on our side. Let's see. Sinistera and Rodrigo. It's a dangerous partnership. Sousa. Oh! Is that Croatian Sousa? Croatian Sousa was bullied in that World Cup final. Or semi-final. It is Croatian Sousa. This feels good. Lamptey to the middle. Yes! Trossard squeezes it in! Welbeck could never. Dreadful defending. That was their best Lewis Dunk impression right there. Caught. Strike. What are you doing? Four games. Okay, if we can get 4 games and 2 wins, I'll be satisfied. Anything less than a win in this game, I'm not satisfied. Counter. Timing. 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 Oh, fuck. Shit. It's okay, lads. Don't let the heads drop. Don't let the heads drop. Punt long. Chase it. Don't mess about with it. Don't mess about with it. That's messing about with it. I hate to tell you, that's exactly what messing about with it is. Okay. Yo, that music drop, that fade was perfectly timed. Very theatrical. Shot map. The goal is basically all of our XG. Okay. Worst performer. Estupinian. Well, give me a moment. How's Miretti doing? Doing? Dunk is having a bit of a blinder. To have a 7 when you've conceded at half time is pretty good. Why is Bamford now 3-star? He was 3.5 when I had him. Is he that out of confidence? McAllister, I want you to be more of a playmaker. Please. Take more risks. Pass about. Estupinian. Does he have the skills to play as an inverted wingback? What's his ball control like? He's a shite passer. He's a great runner. Got a wingback stat. I'm not playing him inverted fullback. No. Well, we've got Trossard. So let's try and play down both wings now. Give Trossard a little cheeky pass inside. Do we want to take the sting out of the game a little bit? I don't think so. I think we should persist. We're not ahead after all. Yeah, do that. I feel like they're a team that might crumble under pressure. I don't want to change too much though, because it wasn't a disaster of a first half showing. It just wasn't quite what we want. We've been the better team. Keep doing what you're doing. You've been unlucky. You've had a lot of shots on target. I'm happy. Delighted with your performance. Go out there and give the fans their money worth. You can go out there and play without pressure now. Be free. No, that's too relaxed. Pump fists. Yeah, fine, whatever. Now I'm just trying not to pick what the assistant thinks, just to be different. Oh no. Oh! Okay. There's an instruction specific to Cine Stair. Oh, that's a goal! Bamford with a third. Third of the season. But really, we've only scored because... Pulling all the strings, we look to trigger a press. Yes, please. We've only scored 2 goals now because of their poor defensive setups. Or decisions. We're in control. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's the Brighton way. Goal difference is slowly healing. But don't speak too soon. This is how I got fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm last time. Dunk scored. Disallowed. That's why we don't celebrate those. Lesson learned from last time. They've changed their approach. They're going more attacking. Shall we change our approach and go more cautious? Or is that inviting the pressure that we don't really need to do? Give them possession but break. I say we adapt. Although we need to be proactive, not reactive. But I don't want to just leave it the same and just be stale. What if we put more bodies in the mid? Is there a 5-4-1? 5-2-2-1? That's kind of tasty. I'm a fan of that. Okay. An extra body in the midfield. We don't want you to be attacking forward though. Or advance forward. Doesn't really matter. We do want you to be deep lying. Sure. Trossard, you can still continue doing what you're doing. McAllister. Sure. 15 minutes, survive. Survive, boys, survive. Oh, Dunk, what you doing? Okay. Caicedo, back to Webster. Estupinian. It's a 1-2. It's a cheeky 1-2 to McAllister. Let's go. That should put the result beyond doubt. You don't say. Lovely worked 1-2. That's why we want Bamford there for that hold up. He's got it in his locker, to be fair. Now, it is the worst team in the league, so maybe I shouldn't get so excited. But look, a win's a win, alright? I swear I've now got more wins than Gerrard got before he got sacked this season. Sinisterra sent to his knees. Oh, fuck. It's offside. It's offside? I thought it was offside, personally. I thought, yes! How does it feel? Okay, for the time being, just ahead of Chelsea in the table if it stays like this. That's not too bad company to be keeping. We're predicted a finish of 9th, bear in mind, people. Currently looking at going into 10th after a few games of the season. Very, very early stages, though it is. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. You've blown them away. I don't know about that. Throw a water bottle in excitement. Hands on hips. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. That's such a Gareth Southgate. I can imagine him doing that in the dressing room. You've just beaten Tunisia. I'm very happy with the performance. Right. How much of a lift does it give the team to have surged up the table after that result? Yep. Scoring and a place shot. It was a fantastic shot. It was, I have to say. Look, we conceded a wonder goal. So in my book, it's 3-0. We're playing Brentford. They're fourth. Did that just say? They're fourth in the league. Look at Bamford go. My striker. Good performance again from Miretti, by the way. Start press conference. First league goal for the club. Really? Shit. It's vital. I wouldn't swap him for Karim Benzema. Is changing Trossard's role that old cliche of throwing enough mud at the wall? Look, the game told me he could play as a striker, so I put him in striker. Would I play him as a striker if I were to be a manager of Brighton in real life? Probably not. But if the game tells me, I'm going to do it. But he's a very versatile player, yes.